On BTV News, after a long summer of science internships, Benjamin students presented their projects to the entire student body.
Plus, the class of 2025 is trying to fend off that annual outbreak laziness, better known as senioritis.
And in BTV Sports, we're turning up our school spirit with the Benjamin Cheer Squad, as well as hitting the lanes to check in on the Buccaneer bowling team. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of BTV News. I'm Victoria Powell.
And I'm Lamina Deloe. You give us 15 minutes and we'll give you the latest news that affects you and the Benjamin School.
Plenty to bring you today, including a check-in on the class of 2028. But first, our top story. Every year, a select few participate in the summer science internships all across the United States, and this year was no different for the 8 Benjamin students who took part. As they presented their research to the entire student body during assembly, BTV's Frederica Deloe has more.
This summer, students went to various places across the globe for scientific internships. Now, they're back at Benjamin Hall to share what they've learned.
This past summer, I had the privilege of working at the Scripps Research Institute, in which I got to work in a fruit fly lab under my PI, Dr. William Jaw. Participating in high-level research, especially as a high school student, is a very valuable and rare opportunity to partake in, and it's a very unique opportunity, especially as a high schooler.
I went to Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution in Massachusetts, and I was an intern in a coral lab. It confirmed my major of marine biology and allowed me to try to find something similar looking at colleges.
I had the esteemed opportunity to participate in the Aventinus Minor project, a small archaeological excavation located in the southern area of Rome, Italy. It allowed me to sort of explore and exacerbate my interest and knowledge of classical culture, Greece and Rome, and I got to work alongside some of the leading experts in the field, which was certainly rewarding.
The research opportunities these students experienced furthered their want to inspire other students to do the same.
It's a really unique opportunity for high school students because you get to experience what you hope to do in the future, and you get to work with people who can give you such great insights on what you want to study, and it helps you hone in specifically on what you wish to do in the future. So I think it's a really great and unique opportunity.
They should do something like this or similar because it was a really good experience and could definitely help their college application.
It seems like these students had an educational summer, sharing their presentations with the school. This is Frederica Deloe reporting for BTV News Channel 3.
Thank you, Frederica, and congratulations to all those who presented last week and to those who are set to present next week. Well, it's a condition that rears its ugly head this time of year, every year. Its symptoms include laziness, fatigue, and a general disinterest in any type of schoolwork. I'm talking, of course, about senioritis. My co-anchor, Victoria Powell, found some ways to help you avoid falling victim to this common ailment.
Every year, Benjamin seniors always face the same challenge, the widespread, highly contagious epidemic better known as senioritis. What is senioritis? Who better to explain it than the faculty and the students who see it every year?
That's understandable. Our seniors have worked so hard for so long, and we keep them scheduled pretty much from the moment they wake up to the moment they get to bed. So there's a certain point where students are like, everything I'm doing doesn't count for something, and so they just want to relax. They're kind of burnt out and they kind of want to chill out, and sometimes they're not as invested in their academics or even sometimes their activities as they were when they were juniors or earlier.
Senioritis is when a student who's a senior thinks, okay, it's over, I'm almost done, I don't have to worry as much about what the future holds because my high school career is done and I've already been accepted to college.
It's a serious problem. It's sort of sweeping through the nation right about now. It's something that a lot of individuals in our age range struggle with. I personally have never been afflicted by it, but it's certainly something that we need to address and something that should be taken seriously.
Senioritis takes many shapes and forms and affects students and faculty in different ways.
A great example of this is last year our seniors did a really great job of pulling through and really taking their APs seriously at the end of the year, and that means this year in the admissions cycle everybody gets to benefit from the fact that we had an 89% pass rate.
It's pretty hard to stay focused. I've been watching a lot of soccer, and Ford's highlights, especially with his recent commitment, it's really impressive. And so I'm doing the best I can to stay focused, but it's really difficult.
Yeah, I would say senioritis is not affecting me at all. I've never been more locked in my life, never been more focused. I love just learning and, getting a part of the environment here.
Seniors, don't worry, there are ways to prevent it.
Ford's highlights are on my computer, so I think one thing I could do is just delete that file from my computer, and that would help me stay focused.
Senioritis affects many students and should be taken very seriously. If you are having any symptoms, seek help now. I'm Victoria Powell reporting for BTV News Channel 3. Wow, what an amazing story. And here's to all our seniors on finishing off their final year strong. Well, as the seniors have their vision set on the end of their high school careers, the class of 2028 is just beginning. BTV's Sam Scarola caught up with several freshmen to see how they're adapting to life at the upper school.
The freshmen share their favorite parts about high school and how they're adjusting to the new campus.
My favorite parts are probably the freedom that you get compared to the lower school and the new clubs and choices that you get to choose.
I think my favorite parts about the high school is all the freedom I get, unlike what I had in middle school. I have so much more opportunity to pick my classes, do my do clubs. There weren't a lot of opportunities like that in my middle school, and so it's just nice to have a lot more freedom and opportunity to do the things I'm interested in.
I just like being able to hang with friends, and it's more freedom than in the middle school where you have to stick with your advisor everywhere.
My favorite part is probably my elective. It's really fun. I take drama, and I like having something that I like to do, but it's also a class.
I really like the elective, so I'm taking broadcasts, and that's really fun. And everyone's nice here, so it's easy to make friends.
The freshmen share what they find most challenging about high school so far.
Probably the work overload and how much stuff you have to do, that you just have to stay on top of your work.
I think the hardest part about high school is the workload and the deadlines, because in middle school, specifically at my school, we had special deadlines for each class, but this is okay, you are assigned work and then it's due the next day. So it's been hard, but I think I'll adjust to it quickly. So
some of the classes are pretty challenging, but it's not crazy hard. It's but some of the classes it's pretty hard to keep up with my grade and stuff.
The freshmen seem to be adjusting well to new life on campus, and we wish them best of luck from the BTV News crew. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Sam Scarola.
Thank you, Sam. We're going to step aside for just a minute, but plenty more BTV coming up.
We will get our school spirit on with the Benjamin cheerleaders, as well as checking in on the Buccaneer bowling team. Stay with us. BTV Sports is up next.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away. It's just one of those days. You want to let the rage out? Use chaotic rage. You better quit, slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
Hey, it's Jason Taylor, former Miami Dolphin.
Screen pass intercepted by Jason Taylor. Taylor on the return. He needs a block on Brad Johnson. Touchdown.
BTV Sports is coming up next.
Hello everyone, welcome to BTV Sports. I'm Tucker Smith, bringing you everything that is Benjamin Athletics. There are a force that drives our school spirit, our Benjamin pride. There are the ones who get us our hands clapping and our feet stomping. There are the Benjamin Buccaneer cheerleaders. Here's BTV's Victoria Powell with more.
As the football season progresses, the focus shifts from the football players to the real stars of the show. That's right, the cheerleaders. This year's team is getting a complete revamp with new coaches, new uniforms, and even a new competition season.
I love having new coaches because we're actually doing more fun stuff this year, getting into things that we've never really done before, and it's fun working as a team to build up to what we're going to do at comp and new skills that we're learning.
I personally love it because I get to come in and it's my program, what I see, my vision. I get to meet the girls and do what I think I want to do. Every time I've started at a gym and it's somebody else's program, you have to kind of finesse their stuff into it, and I get to come in and make it totally mine, and the girls that I see right now make it theirs.
As a team gets used to having all new coaches, they also have to navigate new challenges.
I think the team's biggest struggle is probably going to be comp, the long days, just working out a routine and getting through the days, but I know we can do it, and I'm very excited to see how that goes.
There's a lot of new people, but there's also like our coaches are new, so we have to like get to know each other and become a team for a different level of cheer.
It's a complete building year. We're learning everything brand new, and we're starting from complete scratch. And so it's going to be a slow moving to success, but it's just going to have to be getting, overcoming hurdles to get there and not being perfect right away.
Although the team is new, they still have a lot of things they're looking forward to.
I'm excited for a lot of the games, and I'm really excited about our new coaches. I love them. They're such good coaches, and we kind of got started really fast, and I just feel like having them as our support system and having two new women who are so strong and so good at cheer and they know what they're doing. I feel so safe with them.
I'm most excited for comp season because I like the cheer competitions and they're really fun, and I like hanging out with all of my cheer friends, and it's going to be really fun.
I think I'm most excited for the moments when everything does click and it hits. Watching you guys' improvement from when we started this summer has been amazing, so I can only see where we're going to be from after this. But those moments where everything clicks, watching your faces when it's that aha moment, for me is what I do as a coach.
With all the success the team has been making this year, there's only one person to thank. That's right, it's Kenna.
Hi. Yeah. It's not even on. Yes, this year my chair is right there. Go Bucks!
As the cheer season continues through their sideline and competition season, we wish them the best of luck. I'm Victoria Powell reporting for BTV News Channel 3.
Thank you, Victoria, and thank you for the Benjamin cheerleaders for bringing your spirit and enthusiasm to our sporting events. Well, speaking of sporting events, if you could spare another few minutes, I think you'll find this next story very striking. I had the chance to catch up with the Benjamin bowling team as they get set to take on the best the district has to offer.
As the Bucks are striking into their new bowling season, we talked to Coach Blount and the team players on what they can do to make it the best season ever. We asked the new bowling players on how they think they can improve this season.
I think we're definitely state bound. I would definitely say that. A lot of competitiveness on this team, a lot of want to win. Love the atmosphere, love the people. It's just great overall.
Being new to the team, I think I will still do well. I think we might have troubles with some other good teams, but I think as a team overall, we'll do really well.
We asked Coach Blount and the captain of the bowling team on how they can possibly dominate other bowling teams.
I think Jupiter is going to be a struggle for us. Everyone else has a solid shot, but overall, I think we're going to dominate most of the season.
Season-wise, the only one I think that might possibly give us any real challenge right now, and this is just from previous experience, and that's Jupiter. They've always brought some serious focus to the match. Doesn't matter what year it is, but yeah. So Jupiter would probably be the big one that I think I would really be interested to see how we really shine against them.
That is strike one on Buck Nation as the bowlers begin to knock their pins. Reporting for BTV News Channel 3, I'm Tucker Smith.
Thanks, mate, and best of luck to the Benjamin Keglers this season. That's a look at BTV Sports. Have a great day. Victoria, Wilhelmina, back to you.
Thank you, Tucker. And that's going to do it for this episode of BTV News. As always, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you back here in a few weeks.
For my co-anchor, Victoria Powell, Tucker Smith, Director Will McAvoy, and the entire BTV News crew, I'm Wilhelmina Deloe, leaving you with a look back at Spirit Week. See you soon, Benjamin.